What was their last meal? What was their fate? The RMS Titanic, a name synonymous with both opulence and tragedy. She was the largest ship of her time, a floating city of dreams, carrying the hopes and aspirations of over 2,200 souls. This palace on the sea was a marvel of engineering, boasting unparalleled luxury and sophistication. Her maiden voyage, from Southampton to New York, was an event of global interest, capturing the imagination of people worldwide. On that fateful night of April 14, 1912, an air of excitement and anticipation filled the first-class dining saloon. The atmosphere crackled with the energy of the elite, their laughter and conversation echoing through the grand hall. Little did they know, destiny had a cruel twist in store, a stark contrast to the lavish feast laid out before them. This was the Titanic's Last Supper, a poignant symbol of life's fleeting moments. The menu, a testament to the era's extravagance, was a culinary masterpiece. It was divided into the first, second, and third classes. This division matters when life is not threatened. But what happens when our lives are in danger? Does it matter then? While the elite dined on the finest dishes imaginable, third-class passengers were served far simpler meals like porridge, potatoes, and plain boiled beef. A world of contrast existed on board, where the food you ate spoke volumes about your status. 10 courses, each more elaborate than the last, were prepared by a team of skilled chefs. Pierre Rousseau was the head chef of the Titanic. On that fateful night, Chef Rousseau curated extravagant meals for the elite: rice soup, lobster thermidor, oysters, foie gras, roast duck, fresh bread, sweet corn, boiled potatoes, plum pudding, and sweet sauce fruit were on the luxurious menu. Oysters, caviar, salmon, and roasted squab were just a few of the delicacies on offer. The finest wines flowed freely, complementing the rich flavors and enhancing the celebratory mood. Vermouth, cognac, champagne, brandy, and whiskey were all on offer. Crystal chandeliers cast a warm glow over the room, illuminating the smiling faces of diners. Live music provided by the ship's talented musicians filled the air, adding to the enchanting atmosphere. Amidst this spectacle of wealth and indulgence, an undercurrent of normalcy prevailed. Passengers engaged in lively conversation, unaware of the icy hand of fate slowly approaching. Among the notable figures present that evening were John Jacob Astor IV, one of the wealthiest men in the world, and his young bride, Madeleine. Benjamin Guggenheim, the mining magnate, dined with his valet, while Isidor Straus, co-owner of Macy's department store, shared the meal with his beloved wife, Ida. Each bite, each shared laugh, each clinking glass marked another passing moment, oblivious to the impending catastrophe. The heartbeat of the ship, a rhythmic pulse against the hull, continued its steady cadence. The orchestra played on, filling the air with music, a haunting soundtrack to this night of contrasts. Life can change in an instant. When the tragedy strikes, we are all the same. At 11:40 p.m., the unthinkable occurred. The Titanic, believed to be unsinkable, struck an iceberg. The impact, though subtle at first, sent a tremor through the ship, a ripple in the fabric of their luxurious reality. The music faltered, conversations paused, and a sense of unease settled over the dining saloon. Whispers of the incident spread through the room, replacing the carefree laughter with murmurs of concern. In the blink of an eye, the atmosphere changed. The lavish dining, the gourmet dishes, and the carefree chatter were replaced by panic and chaos. The unsinkable ship was sinking. Passengers abandoned their meals, grabbing life jackets and rushing toward the decks. The Last Supper in the North Atlantic, a symbol of opulence and celebration, became a haunting prelude to disaster. The tragedy of the Titanic is often remembered for its loss of life, but the Last Supper served that night remains a symbol of fleeting luxury. It was a meal that, in its extravagance, mirrored the excesses of the era, a final indulgence before disaster struck. The story of the Titanic's Last Supper is a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a poignant illustration of how quickly joy can turn to sorrow. It serves as a testament to the human spirit's resilience, even when faced with unimaginable tragedy. The echoes of that final meal reverberate through time. Survivors of the Titanic would later speak of the contrast, the beauty and luxury they experienced in the dining halls, followed by the sheer horror of the icy waters. Some recalled their meals, perhaps as a bittersweet memory of life's fragility. The Titanic may lie at the bottom of the ocean, but its legend lives on, a cautionary tale of hubris and a testament to the enduring power of hope. The Last Supper, a final act of normalcy before the storm, stands as a haunting symbol of life's fleeting moments. It reminds us to cherish every breath, to appreciate the beauty around us. The Titanic's Last Supper was more than just a meal. It was a reflection of the era, the people, and the lives lost in one of history's greatest tragedies. A final course that reminds us how quickly life can change. So, next time you sit down for dinner, remember, every meal has a story.